Hey, lovelies. Welcome to my kitchen. A little bit echoey in here. I don't actually do many videos in here, but here we are. This week, we are focusing on how to get speaking opportunities or speaking gigs. I have another video to share with you. In fact, we're going to be stretching this topic over 2 weeks. And this is something I want to do is dive deeper into the topics and give you guys more time. So we are going to be transitioning to a fortnightly topic. I will be sharing with you on the live Zoom calls some teaching, and then we will dive into that even further as we go through the weeks to give you guys more time to dive into the topics, because I know there's so much to do to grow your business in the visibility speaking media space. So today I wanted to talk about how to find events that are right for you. And so everyone here knows your niche. Well, go ahead, comment below. What is your niche? It's really important to get crystal clear. You might have 2 different niches, and that's totally cool. So you can add both niches below. For example, as you guys know, I started off as a parenting author. I do have a niche of parents or people that want to empower their children through either my essential oils or my book. So I have like a parenting audience, and then I have a business audience. And that business audience is usually speakers or aspiring speakers, people that want to use their voice to change the world for good. So I know who my people are. Do you know who your people are? Comment below with your niche. Now I'm going to show you how we can Google and we can go looking for events that are coming up in your niche. So what I've done is I've taken the liberty in writing just into Google, Women in Business Events 2021. We learned about Pinterest a few weeks ago. You guys can do the same thing in Pinterest. Remember, we use Pinterest almost like a Google search engine. So I'm going to do the same thing in a moment, but let's stay with this one for now. So I just typed that in and I'm going to see what comes up. Oh, interesting. In April, we have the Women in Marketing event in Auckland. In March, we have the Girls in Business event at the Villa Maria. We have Women of Sustainability, et cetera, Then you can search for more events. You could go Women in Business events, Wellington, and it would bring up. So you can be geographic specific, you can be generic. I actually didn't even say New Zealand, interestingly enough, so you can narrow it down to New Zealand, okay? You just type in the words that you want. Then think about, well, how do I get an opportunity? So let's say it was the Women in Marketing. Obviously, April 7th is coming up pretty close, but don't assume that they've got it all sorted. Why not throw your hat in the ring? If they don't want you this year, they might want you next year, because some of these things you do need to plan ahead. And some of these things you can be the backup speaker. You can say to them, hey, well, if someone happens to not be able to make it because of a flight or illness or anything, I wanted you to know that I'm good to go. And I would love to wow your audience on the topic of insert topic. So I would not assume that the ship has sailed, okay? You are the CEO of your own life, your own business. You can up your brave and get in touch. So if Women in Marketing is aligned with who your niche is and what you talk about and who you serve, go ahead and get in touch with them. Another opportunity, Girls in Business, massive Facebook group. They do run in-person events. You might see if you can get in the goodie bag, if you can have a table at their event, if there's a sponsorship opportunity or an opportunity to be on the panel, depending on what their theme is. Yes, they probably already have it sorted, but hey, you don't know if you don't try. And they can always put you on the list for next time. Now, remember, when you get in touch with them, you have like one shot. So make it good. This is why I'm telling you guys to create a pitch deck. If you haven't done that already, go and have a look in the unit where I talk about pitch deck, or just type pitch into the search in the Facebook Amplify group and it will come up for you, or message me and I'll send it to you. Okay. So you have one shot to email the right person and put yourself forward, not in a salesy way, but coming from a place of service and helping. You can go later into the topic of, do you speak for free? Do you get paid to speak, right? And in the world of the Professional Speakers Association, I'm on the board at the moment, we talk about free, fee, or flee. In other words, do you speak for free? Yes, sometimes, but only if it's an audience of exactly my right niche in the seats, right? Fee, where you have a certain charge and you need to know, because if they say, well, how much do you charge? You need to have a number in mind. and you need to be negotiable on the number. So don't start too low. And flee is like, actually, this is neither my ideal audience or they're not paying the fee that I'm looking for to make it worth my while. So I'm out. So it's really important to know where you stand and why you want to speak and whether it's worthwhile. So similarly, we can look up parenting events 2021. So if your niche is parenting, you're going to have a look and see what's coming up in the world of parenting. Like I said, you can be geographic about it. These are just Auckland things that are coming up for me because I'm in Auckland, but you can search geographically as well. Let's have a quick look at Pinterest. Pinterest NZ. Let's look up Women in Business event 2021. Let's just see, and you see it came up with some search suggestions for me. And so I could, okay, I have obviously haven't, this is just going to be global, but remember, you can be global. You might decide, well, I'm happy to speak from the comfort of my own home. So if there's an event happening in America, well, yeah, I have digital products and digital services. I'm happy to speak there. So you need to kind of go back to the I of impact, which is intention. What is your intention to speak? What are you trying to achieve? Credibility, your income, lead generator for potential clients, practicing a new talk. There's all sorts of different reasons that you might want to speak, and that will help you figure out where you want to search and who you want to pitch to. Comment below, is this helpful? What words are you going to Google in Google and in Pinterest to find some speaking opportunities for yourself in 2021? Awesome. I hope that was helpful. This was video number 1. There will be more coming. We'll see you later.